Hey guys, welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. So what we're doing today is a 35-minute strong body workout. So we are going to do quite a few combined workout movements. So make sure you grab your 10, your 15, and your 20-pound dumbbells, those medium dumbbells, to do a little bit heavier on some more of the leg focus, a little lighter for some of the arm movements. Don't forget to switch out a drink and your great attitude. And let's get this thing rocking. Okay, guys, all right, have you grabbed your weights, your sweat towel, and your drink? And if so, let's get warmed up. We're gonna squat down, reach up, and big arm circles. Oh yeah, let's get that nice good squat, get that body moving. We've got two more. Last one, and then right here, let's just rotate that trunk. Oh yeah, feels good. Two more. Last one, and then let's do some butt. Just kick that butt right there. Open up that quad, stretching it out, and pulling with that hamstring. Open up that chest so you squeeze those shoulder blades. Two more. Last one. And then right here, we're just gonna go right to the side. Get that lateral, a little bit of that inner thigh. Last one, and then the other side. Two more. Last one. And then we're gonna go right here. We're gonna go down and up. Whoop, with that lunge. Two more. Last one. And then we're gonna go right here. We're gonna rotate over that knee and then drive that elbow in. Rotate over that knee, drive that elbow in. Two more. Last one. And then you're gonna go right here into straightening that knee and then down. And straightening it and down. Just gliding through both of those motions. Last one. And you're gonna go right here to the center, and let's get that inner thigh. And then we're gonna go rotate over to the other side, and we're gonna just go down and up with that lunge. Just warming up that whole body. Last one. We're gonna go down, and we're gonna rotate over that knee, and then drive that elbow into the knee. And rotate. Really good trunk rotation as we're starting to open up those hips. Last one. And then you're going to go knees and straighten, gliding through, getting that hamstring going, getting that nice good hip flexor. And last one, and go right here into quadruped. You're going to keep those elbows straight. You're going to sink those shoulder blades in and push them out, really activating that posterior side, getting that scap mobility and activated. Last one. And then we're gonna go right here. We're gonna do a couple of glute lifts, just lifting and squeezing that glute so we activate it nicely. We've got two more. Last one, and the other side. Nice, good lift. Lift through that heel, activate that glute. Two more. Last one, and we're gonna go right here, plank and pike. Two more. Last one. Walk that up. And let's do a couple of hinge hips right here. We're just getting that hamstring a little bit more and opening up that hip. We've got two more of these. Last one. And then we're just going to open and close that chest. And then the last one, we're going to throw those arms right up over and get that extension. So today we're going to work for 45 seconds. We've got supersets working. And last one. And we're going to do 2 rounds. The first activity we're going to do is we're going to take that weight and we're going to do a front squat. We're going to come down, 2 pulses and up. And remember, when we squat, we drive those hips back and sit right over those heels. We're going to pulse right there, 2 pulses, and then come back up all the way up in that full extension. Don't come up partway, come all the way up, making sure we're not bending over and falling forward. Then after that, we'll do another activity, but let's grab our weights for this first. We're going to go right here, and here we go. 3, 2, 1, squat down, 2 pulses, drive through those heels and come on up. We're gonna do a bent over row, one side at a time for the next activity. But right now we're focusing on a nice good squat, keeping that chest nice and upright, driving our hips back, sitting right over that heel, bouncing twice down there on that nice good little pulse, and then driving forward all the way up to that full extension. I want that full range, all the way up, and then sitting back down. You got 15 more seconds. Nice work. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, so we're gonna have that hip kind of hinge right here. We're gonna row, drive that elbow back and squeeze that shoulder blade, and then the other side. We're just gonna go alternating each side. Are you ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Pull back. Drive that elbow back and squeeze that shoulder blade. Now, if this starts bothering your back, go down to just a 3-point where you put that knee down and do one side at a time. The second set, you can do the other side. Okay, making sure you have a nice, good neutral spine. That butt is sitting back there, and you're just working at driving that elbow back towards that ceiling and really squeeze that shoulder blade. Keep it up. You got 10 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, we're going back to that front squat, making sure, again, that weight is sitting nice up here, and it's gonna want you to fall forward. You gotta keep that chest nice and upright when you do those squats. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, sitting down, 2 pulses, coming back up. Okay, that front squat asks a lot of your core. Okay, so you gotta make sure you're really paying attention to that. Drive into that heels as you come up. Nice, good squat. Now remember too, don't let your knees collapse in. You wanna push those knees out just a little bit as you come on up. Really solidifies that femur right into that socket. Nice, good hip joint. And it's adding a lot of nutrition and input in that hip joint. So powerful for us. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, roll those shoulders back. We got one more of those bent over rows. Woo, alternating sides. Nice, good hip hinge. Keep that back nice and neutral. And here we go. 3, 2, 1, over and back. Whew. Drive that elbow back, come on. Drive that elbow. We're gonna do a lateral or a side lunge and some bicep curl for our next superset. So kind of just thinking through, what would I wanna do with that? Okay, drive that, squeeze that shoulder blade. Really picture squeezing that shoulder blade. Driving back. You've got 10 more seconds. Stay strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna take that lateral lunge. You're gonna sit down, and I'm gonna have you drive that knee up and across. Come down, and drive that knee up and across. Now you can have the weight behind you. You can have the weight right here. You can have the weight drop right here. I don't care which way it is. But what I want to make sure you do is that you drive those hips back, sit down over that heel as you come up, okay? So you want to make sure you're not pulling forward, you're sitting back, right, like you're in a chair. The other activity is we'll come right here, we'll have our palms facing us, we'll rotate up for a nice good curl. So let's start with that lateral lunge. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, sit down and drive. Down, drive that knee to opposite elbow, get a little bit of that trunk rotation in there. Then we're sitting down, drive through that heel, and drive all the way up. Now, you may not have that balance. Come up, and then drive. That's okay. We're all in different places. That's down, drive, and rotate. 20 more seconds. We're halfway there. We'll do the other side next round. Sitting down, pushing down that heel, and then driving. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. Okay, so our palms are gonna face us, rolling those shoulders back. We're gonna come up, rotate those palms up, and drive that into that nice good bicep curl. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, up, and rotate. Okay, I'm keeping my elbows nice and tight to my torso. No chicken wings. There's times I've asked for you to do chicken wings. This isn't one of them. and making sure we're not having any momentum from our trunk, okay? Keeping that trunk nice and stable, our heads above our shoulders. We're just moving through that elbow. 15 more seconds, and then we'll go do the lateral lunge on the other side. Oh yeah, getting those guns firing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, lateral lunge on the other side with that knee drive. Catching my breath. Woo! Getting moving today. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We're going to step down and drive. Keep it up. Sitting right over that heel. Drive through that heel. Sit down and then push off and then drive that knee up. Again, like I said, you can stop and then drive that knee. If you need to catch your balance, that's okay. You know how I like to push balance. Keep practicing it, getting better. Sit down, drive, and cross. We've got 10 more seconds of this, and then we'll finish out with those biceps. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, finish out with those bicep curls. Okay, roll those shoulders back, and here we go. 3, 2, 1, up and around. Ooh, yeah. So we're gonna do single leg deadlift next, but we're gonna add a tricep extension in there because we wanna even out what we're doing right now with these biceps. And then we're gonna do a shoulder press, a little bit of rotation in that. So kind of thinking about, we're gonna drop the weights a little bit for those activities. Halfway there. Oh, these guns are starting to run out of ammo. We got 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, so we're gonna do that single leg deadlift. So we're gonna have that hinge of that hip right here, down and up. The only difference is we're gonna put most of our weight on one side. We're gonna hinge down, and as we go down, we're gonna do a nice little tricep extension, and then we're gonna come back up. So down, just the side that you're doing the leg on is gonna do the tricep extension, and you'll take both weights to come up. The activities we're gonna do shoulder press right here. We're gonna start this way, and we're gonna rotate right here. Okay, so let's start with that single leg deadlift. Let's roll our shoulders back. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So we're coming down. Tricep extension, drive it forward. Just that one side that we're doing the leg. Now my back foot has a toe touch. I would say 80 to 90% of my weight is on that leg that's doing the single leg deadlift. Okay, the other leg is back there for mostly balance. Depending on how good a balance you have, depends on how much of that weight is on that toe. Nice, good. Extending that elbow, lock that elbow out for that good tricep extension. And then hinge that hip and drive it forward. 10 more seconds of this. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, so we're gonna have our palms facing us. We're gonna come up and rotate them to the center. So we're gonna come right here and rotate to the top. Okay, so we're gonna start right here. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Up and push and back down. Just a little bit different positioning. Sometimes we start out here. We're rotating with those palms forward and then rotating. Try to come down just about that 90 degrees angle with that shoulder. And back down. Oh, my shoulders are burning from this. The shoulders tire out. They're smaller muscles. Tire out much faster than some of our big leg muscles. We've got 10 more seconds. Then we're gonna single leg deadlift on the other side. And here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay. We're gonna sink down, tricep extension, drive forward, making sure you're just hinging at that hip, keeping that nice good back, not pulling out and not sinking in. 3, 2, 1. We're coming down. Tricep extension and up. Nice work. Nice good hinge. Like I said, most of your body weight should be on that front leg that you're hinging down on. And then nice good. Lock that elbow out. Get that tricep kicking in. Nice work. 20 more seconds. Keep it up. Nice and controlled. 10 more seconds. Hang in there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. I'm gonna drop my weight. I'm making sure I stay with really good form here. Rolling those shoulders back. Here we go. So we're having our palms face us, rotating up. 3, 2, 1. Up to the top and back down. Okay, I have a nice, good, solid core. My back isn't arched. It's not sunk in. It's got that nice, good, I've got my knees slightly bent, just allowing a little bit more solid core that way. When they're locked out, it locks your pelvis a little bit more. You want a nice, good, soft knees. Coming down and pressing. We're gonna go down and do a bridge with a chest press, and then we're gonna do an ab, some circle abs with our legs. Ooh, 15 more seconds. Down and rotate. So you only need to wait for the chest press with the bridge. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo. So I'm gonna be able to do a little bit heavier because it's gonna be a chest press. I'm gonna take my heavier weights. We're gonna make sure our feet are back far enough. Should be as close as you can to that butt. So when you lift, get a nice good glute squeeze. Okay, and we're gonna press those arms right up overhead as we lift that glute. Okay, so thinking about squeezing our chest, squeezing our glute. The other activity is we're gonna do some hip circles right here, both directions, working those abs. Okay, so let's start with that chest press. Whew. Here we go. Chest press and bridge. 3, 2, 1. Lift and squeeze that chest and that glute, and then control it down. Control both down and up with your glute and your chest. Ooh, thinking about a lot here. Lift and squeeze, and then back down. Nice and controlled. Squeeze and down. 15 more seconds. Keep it up. You got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, so you want to keep that back nice and stable against the mat as you do these circles. So you may be only do small circles, and that's okay. The bigger the circle, the harder it gets on those abs. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. One direction, and then switch directions. Working a lot of those lower abs with these circles. Woo, baby. If you get any back discomfort, okay, shorten that circle. If that still bothers you, have one down and do just one side. There's always ways to accommodate. You can still do the activity with us. We want you to join in. There's always modifications. 15 more seconds. Nice and controlled. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, making sure those feet are back. We're gonna go back to that chest press and that bridge. Combining those two. Here we go. Whew. 3, 2, 1. We're going up and squeeze. Squeeze that glute. Nice and controlled. Coming up and squeeze and back down. Really picture squeezing that chest and picture squeezing that glute. Nice and controlled. It doesn't have to be fast. It has to be controlled. When you slow it down, it gets a little more challenging. Can't use any momentum. It's all muscle, baby. 10 more seconds. Keep it up. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, back to these circles. Now, you may be more fatigued. Pay attention to your low back. You shouldn't have any discomfort, and you shouldn't be arching. And you want to keep it nice and flat against that mat. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. If you feel discomfort or you feel it arching, you need to modify like I showed you. Either coming and shortening that circle or dropping down to one leg. Don't be discouraged to say, hey, that's where I'm at. And I keep getting better. Our next activity, we're going to do some push-ups and wide Romanian deadlifts. Romanian deadlifts means we're going to keep those knees straight. And we're going to just hinge at that hip. So yes, your hamstrings will be kind of your limiting factor. We're going to be in a nice, good, wide stance with it. So changing it up a little bit. You got 10 more seconds. Oh yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. So that second activity is going to be that wide deadlift. So you're going to have a nice, good, wide stance, and the weight's going to go right in the middle. We're going to hinge at that hip, down and up. Our knees are going to be straight, so we're going to hinge down and drive forward, keeping that weight right through that center and driving forward. Now, your range is going to be determined by those hamstrings, but that's what we're going to do on the second activity. First activity is we're going to go down and do a push-up. On the knees, on your toes, at the wall, wherever your level is. Let's get this rocking. 3, 2, 1. Nice, good positioning. Down and up. Making sure that your chest, your torso, your thighs all come down at the same time and then back up. I would like you to go all the way down, touch that chest, and come back up. Get that full range. Okay, you want all that mobility and strength. Many times we just shorten and we come back up because it looks like we can do more. But I want you to strengthen in that full range, even if it means modifying a little bit. The other thing is you want to keep that neck nice and neutral. Don't let it stick out. Sometimes it wants to win the race, so it sticks out. Down and up. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, let's grab those weights for that wide deadlift. Okay, so a nice, good wide stance. You're gonna roll those shoulders back. We're gonna hinge that hip down through the middle and drive forward. 3, 2, 1. We're coming down and up. Again, your range of motion is gonna be determined by that nice, good hamstring mobility. Coming down and then drive those hips forward. Controlling it. You got this. If it bothers your back, that means you're just not quite ready for that weight. So just drop that weight. Again, you're never discouraged. It's just where you're at, and we want to keep you safe as you're learning your form. 15 more seconds. Down and drive. We got 8 more seconds. Then we're going down back to those push-ups. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, let's finish with those push-ups. Whew. Always fatigues me so quickly. Simple activity, but so challenging. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and down and up. One of the most powerful exercises though you can do. Really works that core and it engages on that chest, those arms. Oh yeah, we're working a lot. My glutes are activated because I'm in that nice good plank position. Woo. Come on, all the way down, all the way up. You're halfway there. That body weight can get so heavy. When you need to, drop to your knees or go to the wall. You got 10 more seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, so let's finish out with those wide deadlifts. I'm gonna roll those shoulders back. Wide stance, here we go. 3, 2, 1, we're hinging down and driving forward. You're doing awesome. Down and forward. We're gonna do a lunge with a high row for the next activity. And then we're gonna do some shoulder flexion and abduction. So one side will go forward, one side will go to the outside of that shoulder lift at the same time. We'll have fun burning out that shoulder that way. We've got 15 more seconds. Down and drive. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, so you're gonna take that lunge. You're gonna step back, and as you come up, you're gonna drive that right, you're gonna zip that weight right up to your armpit. Staying close, so it's like it's almost gonna zip right up to your, right across your chest. So you're gonna come down, that weight's gonna be right there on that lunge. Drive it forward as you drive, come forward, okay? Making sure that lunge position, you're right over that front heel. The other activity is we're gonna do, one arm is gonna come forward, one arm's gonna go out to the side, right here, and then next round, here. It's that simple. So let's start with that. Lunge and a high row. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Step back and drive. Use that momentum as you come up to drive that arm right up that sleeve. If you need to, have that other arm out there for balance. Okay, so we're coming down, driving, and zipping that up. Working that balance, that unilateral side. Halfway there on this one. We'll do the other side next round. Oh, we got this. Come on, 10 more seconds. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, I'm gonna drop down to my 10 pounds, these long lever arms. Whew. Okay, so we're coming forward and down. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Out and down. Now, making sure you're not hiking that shoulder up. Keep that shoulder down and lift. Nice and controlled. We'll do the other side next round. Or if you want to, you can just switch sides and lift. That's okay too. Whichever one you works. You can alternate. Might feel a little bit better to change that up. We got 15 more seconds. Hang in there, 10 more seconds. Oh, burn those shoulders out. Then we gotta do that lunge to the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh yeah. Okay. Lunging back to the other side. We have to even Steven ourselves. Okay, having that chest nice and upright. Step back. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We're stepping down and then driving that forward. You may find that you're better at one side than the other. That's not uncommon. We tend to have a stronger side for balance, a stronger side for strength. It can even be different a little bit. May confuse you a little bit. We have dominant sides. Mobility wise, you'll see that. Here we go. Halfway there. Just driving that straight up, like you're zipping up your jacket. 15 more seconds. Sitting down and driving forward. Keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, let's finish out with these shoulders. Whew. Making sure that we roll those shoulders back, and here we go. 3, 2, 1. Out and up. And again, you can stay and finish this side, or you can switch sides and alternate. Which one goes out forward? Which one goes out to the side? Keep it up. Oh yeah. We'll lift. Now, we only have one more superset left. We're starting to see that finish line. 20 more seconds, halfway through. We're gonna do some bridging with abduction, meaning we're just gonna have the legs pulsing out a little bit. You can add a weight, but you don't have to. And then we're gonna do one weight in the center where we just press that out, working the chest, working those abs. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, so I'm gonna take that one weight and have a nice solid core position, no back, nice good solid. And I'm gonna push that weight out and in, just one weight in that center, Out and in, working that chest, working that shoulder, working a lot of that core as we can use that long lever arm and pull it back in. But we're gonna first start with that bridge. We're gonna come down to the ground. We're gonna have our feet close to us. We're gonna bridge up. We're gonna pulse 3 times out and then come back down. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. Drive up. 3 pulses and back down. Lifting up. 3 pulses and that nice good glute squeeze and then come back down. Really squeezing that glute and then pulsing out. Up to 3 pulses and back down. Controlling both directions. Keep it up. Halfway there. And we're gonna go up and do that weight to the center. Controlling both directions. Really picture, squeeze that glute and then press out. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, come on up. Get yourself in a nice, good, solid position. Nice, solid core. Get that weight right here. Coming out and back in. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. Out and in. I've got my knees nice and soft. I've got my abs and core and glute all engaged. I'm pressing that arm out and back in. You should feel those abs engage as you get to that outer part and bring it back in. You got your chest working. You got your shoulders working. A simple exercise. Oh no. It is working a lot of things, multitasking on this. Halfway there. Keep it up. Come on, 10 more seconds. And then we'll only 1 more of each of these before the cool down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Okay. Coming down. Hitting those feet back. Woo. That chest. Putting that weight on there if you want it. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's lift, squeeze, and kick those abductions. Okay, that just kick that outer thigh and that glute a little bit differently and back down. Most of my weight is on that heel. Okay, you'll feel that glute squeeze and then do the kick outs. And then making sure you're not dropping down, but you control it all the way down. That's what's working those glutes and those abs when we control that down and don't let just gravity flop us down. Actually, it's where we're getting most of our strength, is that controlling down against gravity. Really works that muscle nicely. Whoo, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, this is the last activity. Okay, we're coming up. We're getting a nice, good, solid position. Get that back, roll those shoulders back. Here we go. Let's finish strong. 3, 2, 1. We're pressing out and we're pressing in. Keep breathing. This is it. After this, we get the cool down and finish up. Now, if you want, there is a link to my Facebook page below. That is a group that I would love for you to join. I do a lot of coaching in that. I'd love to have you. So make sure you check out that link. Also, when you're done, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Make sure that it lets you know I have new workouts every weekday morning, so that can drop in there and be ready for you. We've got 10 more seconds. Oh yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're done with that. Oh yeah, let's get in that nice good runner stretch. Drive those arms up, open up that chest. Come on down and straighten that front knee. Get that hamstring in there. Oh yeah, and then come on up and grab that foot for the nice good quad stretch. Now that you need to grab the wall, grab the couch for balance. Nice work. And then we're gonna do the other side. Nice good runner stretch. Lift those arms up, open up that chest and that nice good hip flexor and calf muscle. Then come on down, straighten that front knee, and let's get that hamstring there. Come on up and grab that foot for a nice good quad stretch. Yes, that works your balance. But like I said, keep it against the wall or around you. And then here we go. We're going to do it right across the arm. Get that nice, good shoulder stretch. On the other side. Yeah, if any of these you're like, oh, that feels so good, I'm going to stretch that, come back to that. I know I'm doing this quickly. We're going to go right up overhead. Get that nice, good extension on that tricep. And the other side. And then we're going to hinge down, glide a little bit to that left side, and then glide a little bit to the right, and then go to that center, hold it right there, and then hinge back up. Give yourself a high five for rocking that. Again, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, check out that Facebook, and have a great day!